How to upgrade from booth suite renting to a millionaire salon if that's what you want to do. Departmenting things and how to create teams and system. So you're going to start out with your business consultant, the salon consultant that will help you, like Millionaire Salon Consulting. That's what we are.
The beauty industry moves fast, but building a millionaire salon requires more than momentum. With over 30 years of hands-on experience, we help salon owners implement proven systems that increase profitability, strengthen leadership, and drive sustainable growth.
This is where salon owners evolve. Millionaire Salon Consultant.
Hey guys, my name is Sandy. I'm with Millionaire Salon Consulting. I have been in the salon industry since 1991, long time. I know. Welcome to our channel. Please like and share. And if you like the content, we're building the channel. We just started the channel. I think this is our 5th video. If you like the content, like and share, and then you could also click on the little notification button so you'll be notified every time we put on a new video. The purpose of our company and the purpose of our space is to educate the salon industry, because we think there's a big gap in that. There's not too many salon coaches or salon consultants to help you to build from where you're starting from all the way out to having a millionaire salon. And if you're first starting out, or if you've been in the industry for a while, you always want to grow and you always want to build something to sell. The whole purpose of being in the industry is not only to do here, which is great, and care and all that great stuff, but you want to make sure that when you're leaving, you're building a legacy so you could sell it, so it could be sold and your family could benefit from that. Or maybe you have a salon and something happened to you if you die, unfortunately, or God forbid. Your family should be able to come in the salon and sell the business, and not just, okay, she died, we got to shut the whole thing down. We don't ever want to operate anything like that. So what gives me the right to tell you all these great stuff? Well, I've been in the industry from 1991. I have owned and sold 5 different salons. Every salon I've ever owned, I've sold. I ran a 24-hour salon at one point in the Bronx, New York. We had 3 different shifts in that salon. I'm a big believer in your salon should be open when people are not working. I'm a big believer in the salon should be the same as any other business. You could have shifts in the salon just like you have shifts in any other 24-hour business, or you have shifts in any business that's open beyond 8 hours. You cannot bill your salon and yourself, the stylist or the owner. And most of the time, most salons are owned by hairstylists, because that's what we do. We get in the industry. We're like, I got to open my own salon. I don't want to work for anybody. And we open our own salon. But the mistake that we make, and the mistake I had to learn the hard way, is we put everything on ourselves. We want to be the chief bottle washer. And you can do it, but it will only last but for so long, because you only have 2 hands and 2 feet. That's it. I've not seen anyone with more than 2 hands. Have you guys? So the thing is building systems in the salon. And today I want to do a topic on how to upgrade from booth suite renting to a millionaire salon if that's what you want to do. Maybe that's not what you want to do. Maybe you just want to have a successful salon suite or a successful salon booth, whatever you're doing. My goal, or our goal, is to let you do it as successfully as you possibly can. But the whole idea would be to build a business to sell. And the one thing I'm going to recommend is a book that's going to teach you about departmenting things and how to create teams and system. And we teach that as well. But this kind of gets your mindset, right? The book gets your mindset in the right realm. And the book is called E-Myth by Michael Gerber. E-Myth, E-M-Y-T-H by Michael Gerber. Really good book that every person that wants to open any business should read before they open the business. Teaches you about systems and that kind of stuff. But let's get into our topic. So now let's pretend we are booth renting, or we have a suite and we want to now open a salon. What does that look like? What do we need to do? Well, first, if you already have a suite, I'm supposing that you already have a niche, right? You already have a niche. You already have something you specialize in. If you don't, you have to find a niche. What's going to be your niche? Is it going to be hair coloring? It's going to be hair extension. Is it going to be hair weaving, hair braiding? You have to have a niche. It's going to be hair replacement. Is it going to be hair care? It's going to be hair loss. What are you going to specialize in? You need to specialize in something. From that specialty, you're going to build the salon out. So you specialize in something. Once you have your specialty, who are your clients? You're already renting a boat, you're already renting a suite. So what does your clientele base look like? Who are the people, and does the client that you have, is those the clients you want to keep, or do you want to upgrade in your clientele? Right? And if you want to upgrade in your clientele, what does that client look like? We call it the avatar, right? What does that avatar? What is the ideal client? Where does this person work? What do they do for a living? What is their income? Where do they live? What location would be the best location to attract that particular avatar, that particular client? You got to figure that out. It's very important, right? Because your location is going to be based on that. Now, you already have a suite, so do you want to stay in the same location, the same area? Are we going to look to build out of that into the same location? Or do we want to do a different location? How does that play out, right? You got to figure that out. Next thing is you got to start building, you got to start consulting, right? Consultation is going to be important. Just like you need your client, every time they walk through your door, you want them to have a consultation with you. It's the same thing with you building out your business. So you want to have a business consultant, a salon consultant. That's what we do. You want to hire a salon consultant, so you want to make sure that they understand what you do, how you do. We actually travel too, by the way. So we're not stuck in one place. So you want to hire a salon consultant to figure out what your business goals are, how you want to grow, how are they going to help you to build that out, right? You need to build out the goals, the objective, what's going to happen here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4, here 5. How are we going to grow with that? Definitely want to have a salon consultant on your team. You also want to have an accountant on your team. You need to have an accountant, so as you grow, what is your taxes going to reflect on? What is that going to look like? And you also want to have, and you should already have had, a trichologist on your team. A trichologist is somebody who specializes in the care of hair. Just like you have a dermatologist that specializes in skincare, you need a trichologist on your team to build out your team. Now, as you're going to get the salon, which is great, you got to figure out what your team looks like. And some of the people, and we did do a video on how to build out your team, but some of the people you want to have on your team is going to be your salon coordinator, your shampoo people, your specialists, your maintenance people. You have to have a salon software. Hopefully you already have a salon software where you're putting all your clients' information in, and you're making a record of everything that happens when they come to the salon visit, and you're checking them out through the software system, right? I hope you're doing that. If you're not doing that, you got to get a salon software system. You got to track your clients, and you have to keep a file on everything that they do. So everything they say to you, like if they came in today and they said, I'm getting a wash and blow today, but I'm thinking about getting some hair color next time or some hair extensions next time. You want to record that, so that way when they come in for the appointment the next time, you already know, or when you have your salon coordinator already know, hey, when you were here the last time you were talking about hair coloring, is that something you want to do today? Maybe you have time to do it, maybe you don't, but that's what you got to do. So the first thing in moving from a salon suite to a salon is your mindset. Your mindset. How are we going to build out this salon? Our objective 100% should be to build it to sell. We got to build it to sell it, right? We don't want to just have a salon and it's just us. We don't want to open a salon just on our name. We want to also open the salon to have a name that can be sold. So instead of having Sandy's hair design or Sheila's hair design, we want to have something, could be a hair design, but you don't want to have a first name. You want to have a name that's a sellable name. So when you sell the business and somebody else buys it, they don't need to worry about changing the name, because if they change the name that built the business, the whole business is going to change. It is. One word, it is going to change. That's why McDonald's, Walmart, all those companies keep their same name. So your name is going to be super duper important. Maybe when you have the suite, it was Sandy's hair design or Michelle's hair design. But now that you're going to open a salon, it has to have a unique name. It can't be here by whoever, because you don't want that on you. A salon, if you have a suite, that's fine. But when you have a salon, no, because a salon is, you're building the business to sell the business down the road. So you don't want it on your name. You want to have a unique name. Naming is going to be very important. Now, you have your mindset, you have your name. Now, what are we doing from here? Next thing is we're going to figure out what's going to be our opening hours, right? Now we're having a salon, not a suite. So it is not going to depend upon you by yourself. It's going to be a team effort. So now we need to have opening hours. One thing I've always said is there's no reason for you to operate like every other salon. There's no reason for you to operate and close Sunday and Monday. So who made up that rule? Why is that rule even in play? Are you going to also offer home services? Are you going to offer salon on wheels where you could go to a salon and, go to somebody's home and do their hair, or they could come to you? Are you going to offer that service in your salon? Are you going to operate a 24-hour salon? It's doable. I'll teach you how to do that. Are you going to operate a 12-hour salon? Are you going to be open 7 days a week? Are you going to close 1 day of the week? What day is that going to be? Monday, maybe open on Sundays. So your hours is going to dictate a lot the success of the salon, because the longer hours you're open, the more people you could service. And when people know that they have a salon they could go to any time of the day, or they have a salon they could go to after work, like if they leave work at 5 or 6, they have a salon that's open until 9 p.m., then they're going to do that. Or maybe you want to have a salon where some days you're open 8 hours and some days you're open 12 hours. Maybe Thursday and Friday you're open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Maybe Saturdays you're doing 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., right? I don't know. You figure it out. Maybe you have a salon where we're open regular hours Wednesday and Thursday, but maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday we're running a 12-hour shift. Doesn't mean that's on you. That's the thing. That's why mindset is so important. Don't build the salon on you. So when you think about the hours, don't think about, I'm not working 12 hours a day. There's no way I'm doing that. No, you should not. You have to have shifts. You have to have somebody coming in. If you're doing 10 to 10, maybe one person work 10 to 6 and somebody else come in and do 2 to 10, right? So there's a contrast in the shift. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. one team, the other shift does 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's what you want, guys. You don't build a salon where it's on you, because you could get sick. You could have a family emergency. When you build a salon, you need to ask yourself, am I able to step away from the salon and it still operates? Would the salon still operate without me? Maybe in the beginning it would not, but you need to build it to where it could do that. And the only way to do it is to implement systems. So you got to figure out your hours that you're going to operate, your location, your branding, who's going to be on your team, are you going to have shifts or not, and also what's your retail going to look like. Now, you don't want the salon to be based 100% on service. If it's based 100% on service, that means you have to get service every single time for you to pay your salon bills, and you don't want that. So you want retail and you want service, and in an ideal world, you want 60% retail, 40% service. Why? Because you want to sell more retail than you do service, because as I said, you only have two hands, right? When you go to Walmart, as an example, or Publix, or any supermarket, what are they selling? They're selling products. They have people that work there, but they're selling products, and they have more products than people working there, right? Can you imagine if you were to count every single product on the shelves? How much would that be? It's a lot of products. So you want to have more products than service, and you want to educate your clients to buy from you, which means you only want to carry professional products. Products that's very hard to find on Amazon or anywhere else. And I know they're going to probably find it on Amazon somewhere, and I know they're going to probably find it somewhere on the beauty supply store or something. But you want to carry professional products to make it hard for your customer to find it, so they have to come to you. And whatever product line they're using, you want to keep them on that same product line. So whatever product line you're using for your hair color, let's say it's Matrix, right? Using Matrix hair color, you want to continue on with Matrix shampoo, Matrix conditioner, all that stuff. Same thing with the relaxer. Let's say you are using Design as your relaxer. Then you want them to use the Design shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff. You want to bring the retail side into the professional side. Also, when you open the salon, and you do your consultation, and the person finish their hair, the customer, the client, should be walking to the front desk with the products. You're going to walk with them up to the front desk with the products you're recommending for them to buy that day. And your salon coordinator, who's going to be the person checking them out, should be encouraging them to buy it. So when you put the products up there, you're like, okay, Mary, I'll see you next week. And then you leave, and you leave them with the coordinator, who is going to schedule their next appointment and encourage them to buy the product. They're going to probably say to the coordinator, do you think I really need all of this? I don't think I really need all of this. The coordinator needs to be trained to say, yes, you actually do, because the people that use it, I could see results with that. And if you follow the steps that Michelle just recommended to you, I'm pretty sure you're going to see a difference in your hair. So I think it's worth it for you to get it, whether it be a glosser or hairspray, whatever it is. Maybe they come to you to do all their shampoos, and you're selling them the finishing products. Whatever it is that you're selling them, the coordinator must close the sale, because they're going to ask. Some clients are great. They're going to just be like, okay, that's not a problem. I'll get whatever she says I need to get. But some of them is going to be like, I don't even know if I need this. Do I really need this? Do I really? Right? And the coordinator's job is going to be to complete the sale. So when you build out your salon, you got to build a team, and all team members must be in the same mindset. Same mindset is to bring income to the salon. That means you got to treat your team really well. You got to take them out to dinner sometimes. You got to give them gift cards sometimes. You got to create competition, like competition of the month is who sell the best, who sold the most shampoos or conditioners or finishing product, or who had the best retail, and you have to award them. It's not just we're going to have a competition to see who could sell the best, the most retail product this month. They have to be rewarded, and it got to be something good, something that they could share with their family. What I find is when you give people things that they could share with their family, they remember you more. For an example, let's say you're in Orlando and you're near Disney World. You could probably gift them with tickets to, 4 tickets to Magic Kingdom, based upon what the competition is and how much money is made from that. Or maybe you could gift them with a gift card to a restaurant, their favorite. Like, you could ask them, whoever wins, like, well, what's your favorite family restaurant? Oh, we love to go to whatever, Capitol Grill or whatever it is. And you give them a gift card, maybe for $100 or more, that they could take. Don't give them a $25 gift card to a restaurant, guys. We all know that's not going to do anything, right? So when you create the competition and what you're going to award them with, make sure the money that you're going to make makes sense to give them that gift. But don't say you're going to give a gift and not give the gift. So you create these different competition in the salon, and you have to have weekly meetings. You got to create weekly meetings when you move from boot renting or suite renting to the salon. So to move there, the biggest thing is going to be mindset. You got to read E-Myth. Got to read the book E-Myth by Michael Gerber. You should read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Very good book. Those are 2 key books you should read before you open the salon. Once you're thinking about opening the salon, get those 2 books and read them first. When you read them, then you're going to hire your first salon consultant to find out how you're going to shape, what's this going to look like. Because when you start out good, guys, it only ends better. Not that I'm saying if you have a salon right now, you're trying to grow the salon, we can help you with that too. But if you're starting out from scratch, it's best to build it the way you want it, as opposed to build it your own way and then try to go rebuild it, right? Imagine a restaurant trying to convert to be a McDonald's, right? As opposed to they started out as a McDonald's, so that's what it is, as an example. So if you're looking, this video is particularly talking about people looking to move from boat renting or suite renting into owning their own salon. And the best way to do that is to start out that way. Okay? So you're going to start out with your business consultant, the salon consultant that will help you, like Millionaire Salon Consulting, that's what we are, help you to create the culture and to create the salon that you really want. We're going to draft it out on paper. We're going to get all the paperwork done. We're going to do all the salon consultation paperwork, all that great stuff. And then we're going to find your avatar, find your specialty, master the specialty. So if you want to specialize in hair loss, you must be a master in hair loss. If you want to specialize in hair extensions, you must be a master at hair extensions. You have to know all the hair extension, the different kinds of hair extension, how they affect the hair, what texture hair goes with what, because not all hair extensions is good for everybody's hair type. We will agree with that, right? Right. So same thing with the hair color. You got to be the best hair colorist. Same thing if you want to go be the best hair color there is. You have to specialize in it and you have to master it so people come to your salon for that purpose. That particular salon over here, this is what they specialize in. Imagine if you're like what we did. We did a specialty, so we specialize in hair care, hair loss. We're a 24-hour salon, so we were known not just for the specialty, but we're also known that we had unusual salon hours. And I gotta tell this real quickly. When we had our 24-hour salon, we would close. We would be open all the time. Like we were open all the time because our area supported that. So on Christmas Day and Thanksgiving Day, we would be open like 9 to 5. Believe it or not, we're open on the holidays. I was young. I would never do that again. But I was young. I could do it. If you're young, you could do it. But anyway, we're open on the holidays. And there were stylists that didn't mind working on the holidays, which is fine. But we would close at 5 and people would complain. Hey, you're supposed to be open 24 hours. I want to come in at 6. I'm like, it's Christmas Day. And we did tell you way in advance that we're only going to be open from 9 to 5 on Christmas Day or Thanksgiving Day or whatever it was. because we had so many nurses and so many transit workers, and they had odd hours and they had to work all kind of time. So we opened the salon based upon the hospitals and the transit people that were close to our location, right? Because that's the avatar that we wanted. And they would come in, and we knew they had odd hours, so we just created the salon to do odd hours with them. Maybe your area supports that. That was in the Bronx, New York at the time, right? So whatever your area supports, that's what you want to be known for. You don't want to be known as a regular salon that's open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5, 10 to 6. No. Play around with your opening hours, guys. Think about the opening hours and and there are stylists that will work on shifts. They are. People have all kinds of different things going on in their life. You're thinking, well, ain't nobody going to want to work from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. or from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. or from midnight to 8 a.m. You'd be surprised. There are people that will do it. You just haven't done it because nobody wants to do it, or not many people are doing it. There's a few people that will do it. You got to find those few people, and those are your people. Hopefully this helped, guys. I'm going to stop the video here. If you want to get a complimentary salon consultation, give us a call, send us a text, or leave your comment down below. Let me know what you think about this, guys. Let me know if we're helping you or if you're getting any education from this and if this makes sense to you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.